All right, let's go. Let's get started. Because you're in a hurry. You have to get home.
Yeah. I have to get home. We're back on the big gray couch.
Back on the big gray couch. This is like a perfect podcast room. I don't know why we don't use your house more often.
Yeah.
But we can't be bringing randos in here either.
Exactly.
Like guests that we don't already know well.
Like I'd be comfortable with Maddie coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't trust Victor in here. Would you?
I have kids.
Yeah. That's true. But what if they weren't here? Would you trust Victor in here?
I don't know. I just don't like people knowing my address.
That's true. I almost... Casi me de paso.
Oh, really?
It's been a while since I've been here.
Yeah. It's kind of dirty out there right now with all the leaves. So.
And I'm bad at remembering
Really?
addresses.
Mm.
So I almost looked it up, but then I was like... And then your car wasn't out there, but I'm like, oh, because it's probably in the garage.
In the garage, yeah.
And I'm like, and the truck's probably at the store.
Yeah.
So then
Funny story about that today. It was a fifth time that I take my car to the shop because I got hit. That hit and run in July. Yeah. Last week, my front, the whole light, what do you call it? The whole front of it all went out again. What
do you mean?
This
it won't turn on?
No, all the lights went out.
What the hell?
And the front panel. And so
on the inside?
No, the outside. The light, the front lights. The headlights.
The headlights?
Mm-hmm. But the whole panel went out. So I took it back again and I was like, you guys, I'm tired of this. I get it for 2 or 3 weeks and then boom, it goes back to nothing.
What the fuck?
And it's brand new lights that they replace. But I guess my insurance has a thing where they have to do an aftermarket part 2 or 3 times before they do an actual from the company from actual Honda. And so I took it over. They're like, just bring on Friday night. They called me. They're like, we got your part in. Come in Monday. You said it's your day off, so you can do it Monday. I was like, cool. So I was gonna go in at 10. I woke up at 10, and then I got busy getting ready, and then had to go get my kids and do all kinds of crap. So then I get there over there at noon, and I had an appointment for my surgery at 1. And so I get there and I'm like, I gotta go. Can you give me a ride to the store and I can just get my truck? I get to my store. I don't have my truck keys.
Oh.
I was like, no, they're in my car. So we had to drive back, and it's all the way on the other side of town. So 15 minutes. And I was like, I have time to get a coffee. I have time to do all this. No.
Not anymore.
So we get back and I was like, okay, I have 8 minutes to get to the hospital. I mean, I'm a block away from the hospital, right? So I was like, I'll take my truck. I forgot the keys to take the trailer off.
Oh.
So I was like, fuck it.
You went with the truck with the trailer?
With the trailer. And I was like, everybody thinks I'm going to be selling Aguas Maria over at the hospital.
At the hospital?
So then I'm driving around the whole freaking parking lot. I'm like, where can I park? There was nowhere I could park, dude. I had to go park at the park across the street to go park.
Jesus.
I could have just walked from my store.
It would have been faster, probably.
It would have. So then I finally parked. It took me 5 minutes just to walk back to the hospital. Then I get to my appointment. I'm 5 minutes late. And they're like, it's fine, whatever. I get to my appointment, do my appointment. Then I walk back to the truck, take it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to stop at my store because I have, I can't do nothing. I can't even go in the store because I don't have my key.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I can't go home because I got the whole trailer and everything. So then I was like, I'm just going to drive to the shop and go get the keys. And then as I drive back there, they were just parking my car that it was done. So I was like, can you guys follow me back to the store? It was a whole process,
they're
dude.
They're usually cool about that shit,
yeah,
though, right?
But there was a whole process.
So they followed you back, and then you had to take them back to the...
No, they had two people.
Had 2 people?
Yeah, they had 2 people follow me. I was just like, something that could have taken 15 minutes took an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. I forget about that. There's been times in my life when I own more than one car. And shit like that always happens. Yeah. You're like, oh, I'll just do this. And then you're like, oh, the keys.
Yeah.
That's why, I don't know if you ever noticed, I always keep my house keys separate from my car keys.
Yeah.
Because I've always been like, no, because sometimes.
Yeah.
But also just being out and getting all drunk and shit. And, and people are like, oh, you can't drive home. So it's so I'd walk home and, or back in the day, people would take my car keys. So I would just walk my ass home. They'd be like, no, don't walk. And I'm like, because I don't like staying places.
Yeah.
So I'd fucking run away all drunk and then walk, I'd walk across town, fucking takes me 2 hours just to get home, but at least I'm home. And it's I got my house keys. I'll get my car keys from whoever later.
Dude.
But that was back in the day when we were young. young and wild and free.
I swear, everything I do is like extra. I'm just like, this is the life of Maria. It never gets better.
All that extra shit.
It was a fun day. It was a lazy day for me. So, like, yeah, I wasn't focusing. If I would have been thinking about it, I get there again. I'm like, no, the truck freaking keys for the trailer, because they're not together. Because if I have them together, then I have to turn off the truck and then go unload the trailer. But if I have both separate, I can keep the truck on. So, yeah, it's just a mess. A mess.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
But you're and you got your hospital bracelet on.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's ready to go for Wednesday.
Ready to get scanned.
Yeah.
And they're gonna take
like,
everything
you can't
out.
take it off because you gotta. They took all this blood work, dude. Like 4 different vials of blood, and they made me pee in a cup in case I wasn't pregnant. I'm like, I already had that taken care of back in February. But go ahead if you want my pee.
They just wanted your piss. Maybe they have a piss fetish. Do you ever think about that? Yeah. Like people at hospitals, maybe they just want to piss.
I don't know. I know some people in real life that have a piss fetish.
Well, maybe they just sit there and like smell it after you, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine, you're good." But the whole time they're sitting there like taking a little sip. Who do you know that has a piss fetish?
That's somebody.
Your ex?
No.
An ex of yours?
No. But yeah.
Like, well, you have to give like more than that. You have to like give names.
I've heard.
Like, what's the story you heard?
Just the people, like, I've heard some crazy stuff. Like, I mean, the whole, like, I've gotten so many messages still to this day because of the IFAF podcast. I still get messages asking me for sneeze, like, videos of me sneezing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, still.
Oh, just because of the comment you left on their clip?
Because of the comment I left, yeah.
Because they're talking about what was it?
Because
Carly?
Yeah, Carly.
Because Carly got someone.
Yeah, she sneezed, and so I was like, if you know anybody that actually pays for that, let me know.
And they all took it serious.
And seriously, like, I'm still getting messages over.
See, that's when I've always told you that, like you have money problems sometimes, and that's because you want to. Like,
I want to.
Any woman that has money problems is because she chooses to.
Yeah.
Because if I was a girl, I'd be selling feet pics. I'd be selling my piss.
I get asked for feet pics too, and I'm just like, maybe
I'd be selling dirty panties online. I'd be doing all that shit.
If I knew how to do that, I have so many panties that I could sell. I have a panty fetish.
Hasta cagados, si quieren, I'm fucking sell them to them. I'm fucking sell them.
Like, my drawer is like, I probably own 150.
Yeah, see?
To be honest.
And if you sell each of those for like $50 a pop?
Yeah, and I could get more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're poor because you want to be.
I am.
There's a lot of stuff that you could do.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like you don't have to like be a hooker completely.
Well, I saw this.
It's hooker adjacent, but it's not.
I saw a post. It was like on TikTok. I was scrolling and this guy was like, if you're a girl or you're attractive and you haven't like hit so many followers or whatever, it's because you don't want to.
Yeah, same.
And
same thing.
it's like, just post like, I don't know, something. And so I followed what he said, and I have over 10,000 views on just that little video that I did. And I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah.
And I also had somebody else tell me like about my business, like, why aren't you posting every time you post your flavors, like you just post the pictures of the drinks? Why don't you post pictures of you?
Yeah, I've noticed you doing that.
And I'm like, okay, so I did that, and I've had on average like 1,000 to 2,000 more views on my stuff because I post. And like, that's ridiculous, because I was arguing with him. I was like, no, like, I'm not trying to sell me. I'm trying to sell my product. The product
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
But it's like anything. I mean, any product, they put models next to them and stuff.
True.
You know, did you ever see Lowrider magazines back in the day? Mm-hmm. And they always had like the bikini girls. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the only reason I ever looked at those magazines. Oh yeah. And then one time, a long while ago now, but a handful of years ago, I saw them. They had some at Walmart. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh shit! I didn't even know Lowrider magazine still existed. But all they had was cars in them.
Really?
And I was like, what happened to all the chicks? It's like they want me to look at the Lowriders now. I was like, this is stupid as hell. Oh. So see what I mean?
So maybe they're not selling as many now.
Exactly. Because it used to be they got the car enthusiast and the horny preteen.
Okay.
And now they're just getting the car enthusiasts.
Because, he was like, it's not it's people just like to look at attractive people online. It doesn't matter. It's like even if you're not even that attractive, like as long as
and it's different now too. Because remember, I think it was Dove that did the first thing where they had like all the different size models, like some fat chicks and some skinny chicks, and like ever since then, it's like you see there's more of a variety of models for everything in commercials. It used to be just pretty people on commercials, handsome guys and stuff. Now it's just like your average Joe can be on a commercial.
True.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're seeing that is helping your business. Do you think that helps your business too? Even more people are coming in now?
I mean, maybe the first week, I don't know if it was just like a good weekend, but I did see more people that weekend. I wouldn't say that it's made a huge like difference.
I think it's good for like the brand, like brand recognition, people remembering that you're there at least. Yeah,
because I remember being mad a couple of times, people hit me up on my business pages and they're like, send dirty things, like I just like, oh, you're so hot, you're so beautiful. On you on that shit. Like guys hitting on me, and I'm like, this is so inappropriate, like it's my business. And I remember I showing my boyfriend, like I was like, look at this is so stupid. I'm like, look, is there any pictures of me at all? Like scrolling all the way down, and I'm like, there's no pictures of me at all for them to even say, obviously they know me in person.
I remember you call that guy out on your page.
That guy, yes.
Did he ever say anything about that? Like, it doesn't seem to faze him at all.
No, he's still on there every day.
But you think he noticed that you called him out?
I'm sure he did.
Well, yeah, I guess if he's always stalking you.
I'm sure he did.
He just didn't give a fuck. Huh?
No, he doesn't. He's still on my TikTok. He's on my both Facebook and Instagram, business and personal.
Just don't have it doesn't have any shame.
Nope. Doesn't give a shit. Nope.
That's crazy.
And he comes in and he came in my store and was rude to my employees.
He came in your store?
Yes.
Like in your store?
He came over.
I'm pretty sure that's
store.
Illegal. Oh. Okay.
Nah, he would have met another Maria.
Pretty sure that's illegal. You can't just go come places.
I like, how did he found my personal page, and that's where he started messaging me. Like, you're so beautiful, you're so hot, blah, blah, blah. And I wonder
how often does that work for guys?
I don't know.
Because a lot of guys do that. And like, a lot of disgusting guys do that.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like, he's obviously lonely.
The only thing that has ever worked for me is the other route. I'm like, what's up, dumb bitch?
Oh.
I'm just
Well, I know friends that he's hit up too, like, and it doesn't work.
Like, I have seen that strategy though, of guys being like, "What's up, stupid ass, dumb bitch," and like some girls like that shit. And
really?
So, like they say they don't, but sooner or later they fall for that shit. But so we went to your store and he was rude to your people.
Yeah.
What do you do?
He had asked me, and I even have the messages, and I showed my employees that he's like, when are you guys gonna get some more bread in? And I was like, well, it's starting to be summer, I don't think we're gonna get any bread anytime soon. And he's like, oh, okay. And then because I did reply to any business related messages, I did reply, but any other messages,
that's like
I
a normal
didn't.
question. Yeah.
And so he came in, he's like, well, I ordered this much bread from Maria, how come it's not here? And like being rude to them. And I was like, they even called me and they're like, he's here and he said he ordered. I was like, no, he didn't. He said he wanted some of that bread and I told him where to go get it. We don't have it at my store. I don't make bread. I'm not a baker.
What goes on in someone's head? Like, did he think that was going to be like impressive to you?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
He's probably like 5'1" too. So
a little short guy.
Get a little ego going on over there.
Jeez,
so
man.
Yeah, no, I don't know, but nasty. And my friend's like, well, at least you have a follower. Like, I get a like every time I post something.
The like right away?
Yep.
I saw his pictures. He looks pretty doofy too.
Yeah.
Like he thinks he looks, he's one of those guys that thinks he looks cool and he doesn't.
Yeah. And he dresses like, and he'll post pictures of like money, and then he'll post pictures of his watch. And I'm like, okay. And who's like, you're trying to impress me? Please. I'm not rich or anything, but I got my own bag and I don't need somebody trying to impress me by their watch.
With their watch.
Like,
I didn't even know what the watch thing was the thing. It's still people
apparently to him it is.
Yeah, the people still.
I feel like it was more like a Mexican thing.
Because I feel like people cared about that shit a lot before.
Yeah.
And now everybody's like everybody has smart watches now.
Yeah, and they're like normal looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I never got like big. I used to always wear a watch, but not like I wasn't like stunning on it. But buy a couple nice watches.
Yeah.
A couple different, like a silver one and like I have this really nice black gold one that I would wear.
I remember that was a gift I would give like my boyfriends back in the day. Like a nice watch.
That was the only cool thing my dad ever gave me because he had this really nice Seiko watch from like the 70s.
Oh, okay.
And men's watches used to not be big chunky ones; they was smaller.
Oh, okay.
Almost probably the size of what women watches are now. But I always thought it was so cool. And then like I don't know, for some birthday of mine, he gave it to me. I wonder where that is. I probably still have it somewhere. But that was a cool watch. That was like the only cool thing he ever gave me.
Other than emotional damage.
Yeah, because that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh shit! But that's how you deal with those guys, though. Like,
yeah, I just don't.
Don't you wish you could do more?
like what?
Like, I don't know, violence or something.
Yeah, actually, yes. I think about it all the time. Just like, dude, this is my business. Please, like, get off my page.
Yeah, it's
so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's it's inappropriate either way, but it's like especially more where like you're just trying to make a living.
Yeah. I remember, and it came up a few months ago. It was like this other guy. He didn't even speak like really good English, and it was like, "Hi, beautiful. Hi, lovely," and send me like little gifs, gifts or whatever. And then, can I get pictures or something like that? He said, and I was like, "Yes. What would you like to order? I have this size and this size." And then he's like, "Oh, you sell drinks?" And I was like, "Yes."
Well, how can I help? Ass?
I don't know. I'm like, dude, I don't even know how he even found my business page. To be fair, like, I don't know. And then I sent him like my prices and everything, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "This is my business page. If you're not here to order anything, then get off." I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
It was funny.
And like the comment that one guy left you was lovely doll. It's like, what the fuck? Like, even if you, dude. Like, what would you even answer to that?
Yeah.
It's just such a weird comment.
I mean, he speaks English fine because I've spoken to him in my store.
Oh, I thought he didn't. Just from that comment.
No, he speaks English just fine.
That comment is giving not knowing in English and just looked up 2 words that he thought were going to be
he knows
cute.
English just fine.
Lovely doll.
So I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. Just
fucking sick freaks, man.
Sick freaks, it is. And he does that. Like, I'll show you on my TikTok. He literally does that every day. Did he comment on this one? Mira, está absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beauty.
Yeah, see, he just doesn't know how to.
It's just weird because.
Just weird comments like that. Yeah. Absolutely beauty.
Yeah. Lovely doll. Ahí está otra vez.
Is that same fucking guy?
Same guy, dude. On every fucking.
But you don't like block him or anything?
No, because I got a follower. He likes like every one of my things, attractive and gorgeous. He comments
what a fucking simp.
Damn baddie sexy. On everything.
Did you post on that one? On that other one?
This one? Before no. That? No, that was a actual person. But yeah. It's crazy to me.
What a weird rando.
Baddie.
But
it's he's giving me attention. I mean, like, to grow my page. So I'm like, see, fine as heaven.
It's like, I guess you're thinking about that the same way. Like when people leave us negative comments on the podcast, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm like, it's engagement either way. Mm-hmm. Like fucking bad comments are the best.
Yeah.
No one leaves good comments.
True.
Like on the show.
Yeah.
Like if you listen, and I think we're all guilty of it. We'll listen to something that you like, and you're like, "Oh, that was good," but you don't comment on it.
Right.
But you listen to something that rubs you the wrong way, and you're like, "Fuck this bitch! I'm not fucking leave a comment."
If you, it's, I've been lucky, I guess. Like with my business, I've gotten positive feedback. Like I have good reviews on my Google and my other page. My Facebook. But if you go look at other reviews, like for most places, a lot of people tend to like post a negative comment, a negative review more often than they do a positive. Yeah, because it's just like if it rubs them the wrong way, like they're gonna say something about it.
Well, it's kind of the same. It's like the rage bait thing I did on Threads, where it was like I just posted something that I knew was gonna piss, like nobody lists when I post my stupid like, oh, I'm watching the fucking Wonder Years, no one gives a shit. But then I'm like, say something really stupid and everybody was up on my ass about it.
Yeah.
And this like assuming shit about me, which was fucking funny. But what was I gonna? Oh, I was gonna ask you about you guys have started the food drive for the
Yes.
So yeah, tell us how that works so people
So
can take
Larva
shit to
contacted myself and some others from here in town, like Mosey, right? That's
Yeah.
it, Mosey.
Yeah, so they got you can
From the
donate
Heart.
at the Heart, and you can donate at your store. Those are like the 2 locations.
So we have 2 locations to drop off food donations for to help out the community right now that we're struggling. You know, I think a lot of people don't realize how much it affects all of us. It's not just the people who get SNAP benefits. A lot of those people maybe get to go spend, you know, when they get to spend their money on groceries, obviously, to cook at home. So that gives them maybe a meal or two a month to go spend at a restaurant. And places like me, I'm struggling right now where I don't see those people anymore because they have to, you know, stretch that money that they got last month to help them out for this month too.
And that's what I've read too. Like some people don't think about that. That's money that goes into the economy, into the stores and stuff. It's like if the stores aren't selling as much because people aren't buying with their food stamp shit, then the prices are gonna start going up too.
Yeah, and not only that, but also. Like I saw a lot of people saying, is Walmart going to close? And people are like, we're stupid. There's a lot of us that don't use SNAP and that go to Walmart. Okay, but if it becomes bad enough, people are going to start stealing.
Yeah.
And that's a loss on them. Not only are they losing the $32 billion that SNAP benefits, you know, us or benefits Walmart, but also like they're going to be losing out on people stealing.
The loss.
Yeah.
And I think because it was impressive. It's funny. This is the second time we talk about IFAF today, but today on Mike's episode, he said, you know, if you see someone stealing bread for the family, you didn't. Like for someone like Mike, like he was a little bit more conservative, I think, than a lot of us to say something like that. I was like, yeah, don't fuck. You see some shit right now, fucking don't call attention to it. You know.
Yeah.
You don't know what people are going through right now.
You don't.
And I criticize the hell out of people on like in the back of my mind a lot. I'm really bad like that, but it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like I don't know what they're going through,
right?
So I can't do anything about it or be negative about it because you see a lot of that on Facebook groups and shit right now, like people asking for stuff, and you see the same person asking just for one thing after another, and it's like, fuck, But then you're like, I don't know how rough it is. Like I think I have it rough, but I guess some people have it worse.
Yeah. No, for sure. Or, you know, we get used to like having the good life and then all of a sudden not, you know. I can say that myself, you know, I've had a steady business for a while and then all of a sudden it's just dead.
Yeah.
Like I'm struggling, to be honest. Like I have to put food on my table at home, food for the restaurant, and also food on two other people that I have employed. So it's not just me and my kids, it's also the restaurant, and
it's a big ripple effect.
Yeah. So I'm starting to think, you know, like having less hours for employees or switching them out, like one day you work, one day you don't work. But then what is that also, they also need a job. Like they can't just not work. And so they might have to go find a job somewhere else.
Well, I was going to say that's how some good people get lost sometimes. You might lose your people if they find something better, you know,
right.
You know, you can't make them stay.
Yeah, this is a time where we need to stick together and like support local.
Yeah, honestly. Big time.
Yeah.
Were you ever on food stamps growing up or anything? Mm-mm. I remember my mom we were on food stamps back when they were actually stamps. That shit used to be embarrassing. You pull out your little Monopoly money.
I grew up on WIC. Like I had WIC when I had my kids. If it wasn't for WIC, I just never applied for food stamps. I'm sure I qualified for food stamps, but with me not being a resident or citizen at the time when I had my kids were little, I just didn't want to like even, you know.
Yeah,
if I struggled, I struggled.
We did WIC when my kids were born.
Yeah.
When and then we actually did get SNAP benefits for because my ex-wife took her 3 months maternity leave, and so they saw that cut our income for like in half for three months. So they gave us SNAP benefits for 3 months. It was perfect. That's why I was like, stuff like that. Like, I don't think people assume that you can just walk in and get the food stamps, and these lazy ass people just go in and get the food. Like, they check every little thing of you.
No,
and sure enough, as soon as she started to work again,
Yeah, my mom did have food stamps. I remember once, and it was only maybe a couple months, but it wasn't. It was for my two little brothers that are U.S. citizens.
Okay.
We didn't like she didn't qualify, my dad didn't, and neither did me and my other brothers because we weren't born here. But my two little brothers qualified for a couple months, and then when she had to go reevaluate and like go take out all the paperwork, they ask you all these questions, and one of the questions was like, do you have an inheritance somewhere, like, or are you going to be inherited anything? And I remember like my grandma was still alive at the time, and they asked her that question. She's like, well, I think my husband's on my mother-in-law's will, so when she passes, and so they wanted like evidence of all of that. And she's like,
Oh.
I'm not, like, she's not even dead. Like,
It's
why
like,
am I gonna?
shit.
So
She shouldn't have
we
said
lost.
anything.
Yeah, we lost the SNAP benefits just because of that comment. And I just remember it was a big thing, you know. And I was probably 12 years old, 14 years old at most when that happened. So yeah,
that shit's so dumb. And then people complaining about being able to buy like snacks and shit with that stuff. And it's like, man,
yeah,
people just don't think of other people as humans right now. Mm-hmm. It's really sad.
It is sad.
And the most ironic part is that a lot of these people aren't. I mean, they're not rich people.
No,
They're just other people that are a little bit luckier than others, and I don't know.
I tell you,
they're already out of touch.
Yeah, I tell you this all the time that I feel like I'm more conservative, you know, than like.
I think like you and I would probably not, like we would probably argue about stuff a lot more if we weren't under the regime that we are right now. Mm-hmm. Like I think so many of us have taken the same side because of Trump, because of all
I don't think it's Republican against Democrat.
Exactly.
It's
like
against
if we were
Trump.
if we were under a normal, like we'd have more. Like,
I was
differing opinions because you are a lot more conservative.
I remember when Bush. I didn't know nothing about politics, but I was okay with Bush.
Yeah.
And he was a Republican, so I just agreed with a lot of things.
We just all thought he was the stupidest president ever, and then it turns out that you could go a lot
worse.
You could go a lot stupider.
Then we had Biden, and then we had Trump. Well, Trump first, and then Biden.
Remember when they threw a shoe at Bush? That shit was fucking funny.
Really? I don't.
You remember that?
No.
They threw a shoe and then he dodged it, and then they threw another and he dodged that too, and he just kind of smiled. You don't remember that?
No.
That shit was cool. Well, you're a little younger than me. I remember all that shit. But yeah.
I do remember when Obama was president. I guess that's when I started like paying attention to politics more, and it was, you know, he was a Democrat, but there was a lot of things that he did that were good for our people. I
don't understand why Republicans or MAGAs right now always talk about like
Christianity.
Well, that too, but I was gonna say they always say, oh well, Obama actually deported more than any other president ever. And it's like,
but I remember being in that time.
But what I don't get is like, why don't you guys like him then?
Yeah, exactly. But I remember when that was happening, and he was focusing on actual criminals.
Yeah,
okay, and I'm okay with that.
That was my next point. He deported a lot, but he wasn't taking kids.
Yeah.
And random people, like he wasn't terrorizing immigrants.
Yeah.
If he deported a shit ton and we didn't notice it as normal people that contribute to society, that means he was deporting the people that should be deported. That should be,
yes. I agree 100%. Like every time somebody says, well, if they're breaking the law, get them out of here. Yeah. They don't deserve to be here. Like America, the United States, it's a like a place of opportunity, and if you're not contributing in a positive way, then get the hell out of here and let somebody that will come here, you know.
And there are crimes, and then there are like just terrible,
right,
awful crimes, like when you get like rapists and stuff, and they get the slap on the wrist,
right.
You know, and this goes beyond even immigration or not. You know, I think I've told you before, when I got sentenced for my dumb shit, you know, years ago, I got 2 weeks in county and like 5 years felony probation. Then a few weeks later on the news, some guy that was like convicted of rape got the exact same sentence, 2 weeks in county and 5 years in felony. I'm like, you're telling me that I jacked some shit from a giant corporation that doesn't care about its employees is just as bad as if I would have raped someone?
Wow. Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
But they don't care, you know, and we have a president now who is allegedly on some files, who is an alleged pedophile, and he could
all these charges too, and he's president. How does
a lot
that,
of accusations.
How is that? It's not just accusations. He was actually
convicted in New York.
Yeah. How is that okay to be president? But you can't vote.
Yeah, I can't. Well, tomorrow's election day, and I can't vote.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't vote anyway. But
I thought you were gonna vote for Mosey.
I don't live in Idaho Falls.
Oh, true.
Are you gonna vote tomorrow?
I can't.
Oh,
vote.
you can't vote yet.
No,
huh?
I'm a resident.
Next
I'm not
time.
a citizen. Yeah.
Next time. This is
I can vote. Yes, I can vote. Is it every year that they vote?
There's elections every year, but not like big ones.
But
this
the next presidency, I'll be able to vote for the first time ever.
Okay, in 2028.
I think so. It might be then one after, because I have 2 more years to apply.
How old are you right now? 34.
34. So I'll be about 37 when I can vote for the first time ever.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't ever run for president. But
yeah, because even if you are a citizen, you'll be naturalized, which is too bad.
Yeah.
Because that'd be cool if you could run for president. I can run for president.
I couldn't take that role on. That's not my...
Really?
I can be a leader, but I'm more of a, like, I could be vice president, but I don't...
I feel like you'd post a really cool speech, empowering to the people, and then some guy would comment on it and be like, lovely doll.
And get pissed off and go over talk about it. Yeah. No, I feel like I can be a good speaker. Sometimes when it's just like talking, it doesn't come out. But if I sit down and write something, I can write good speeches. I can write my heart out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should start doing that. Start writing speeches and then just giving them just for fun. But maybe you could be a speechwriter for Mosey if he wins tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
For a council seat or whatever it is.
Okay.
But, yeah. So go to Aguas Maria or go to the Heart on the indicated days. But your place is probably easier because you're open pretty much all
the time, yeah. Other than Mondays.
Monday's the only day you're closed. But you guys can take donations in, dry goods, canned food, all that stuff.
Yes.
And it's going to be taken to St. Vincent.
Did you see that they are going to release some SNAP benefits?
Oh, I didn't see that.
So that was today. And it was Trump said that he was going to, he's basically saving the day now, you know. I knew this was going to happen.
How many times is he going to do that? He did that like with a TikTok ban. He keeps doing it with shit. We're like, actually. Mm-hmm. But then he doesn't please either. He just gives you just enough.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Which is fucking bullshit. Yep. Playing fucking games with people, man.
Yes. Sorry, I'm texting back my daughter because she's going to come in and she's probably going to be loud.
She's going to be loud as hell.
Well, she's not the loud one, but...
Oh.
But just so she's aware.
Oh, okay. So I see. She's good.
Yeah. She'll probably be like, what are you doing?
Is that how she talks?
Yeah, like...
Is she turning into one of those? That's what we were saying. She turned into one of the...
No. She's just like...
I hope not, because they're smart kids. And and the girls that do all the the mouth covering and the vocal fry. It's like they just seem really stupid.
I think she's here.
I heard something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is November, so we should be thankful for what we have, even if it's not that much.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that thankful November shit where you like...
I have, but then it just like... I hate like... You have all these good days when you're able to post something, and then there's days where you like, I don't have time for anything. I don't even have time to drink water, and then you just miss a day, and then you feel like a failure. And you're just like, eh.
But I think that used to be more of a thing. It's not much of a thing anymore, huh? People used to do all sorts of shit like that.
Yeah.
Like on
I tried
social media.
You did a thing on your story about like a song for 30 days.
I did one of those,
and I think I skipped maybe 2 days, but then I would like post, and then do 2 posts in one day, but that was pretty cool.
Did you finish it?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, those are fun.
Yeah, it was cool, but
yeah, I don't think it. I heard that it might have been on Mike's show too, where it's not social media anymore. It's called information media or some shit anymore. Like where it's not. Mm-hmm. It's not what it used to be.
I feel like I don't get on anymore as much as I used to, and if I do
is memes.
Yeah,
memes and a splash of news.
If I do, it's like to get information like on Reels or. Just stuff that I'm going through.
Yeah.
Like anything to do with business or relationships or to be a better parent, things like that. Just information stuff. Like I don't read through people's stuff anymore. Like go and like everybody's post about their kids or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I don't like, I'll like people's stuff, but I don't really dive in too deep.
Like I used to comment under everything, and I
and the way I look at it, and
a while,
like, and the same when I post stuff, like on my Facebook, I post a lot more personal stuff like that, like with my kids and stuff. But it's like, but I don't get all butthurt about it because I'm like, times change. Like, I don't think about it anymore so much an exposition. But when you change phones, where's your pictures at?
Oh, okay.
Lower quality, but they're still there on fucking Facebook.
Exactly.
They're still on Instagram. It's more of a like a little backup for you for your memories and for your videos and stuff.
As long as you don't forget your password.
Yeah.
Unless you're not my ex and then have to make a new profile every time he gets a new Facebook or a new phone.
I think that I'm okay with that. I've been able to like, even if I don't remember the password, I'm able to recover my account. But I'm a little over a year away from 40, and I think Mexican guys over 40 just always forget their passwords. Oh. Because you see every Mexican guy over 40, you look him up on Facebook. My ex has forgot his
password since he was 25. So.
And they always have like multiple. Like, I know if you look at my dad right now, he had like 3 or 4 different Facebooks because he kept fucking restarting it because his dumbass would probably forget the password.
I mean, I worked at the bank, and that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they'd be like, "Well, I just got a new phone. Can you help me put the app on there and for the banking app, and then can you help me fix my Facebook?" And like, sorry, dude, we don't do that here.
That's funny shit.
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah.
But did you know this is episode, I think, 85?
Okay.
And lately it's been slow. It's the last I recorded the podcast with Jovi 2 weeks ago, I think. So it's been really scarce, and you've been really busy, and everybody's been busy.
Yeah, I used to watch every podcast you post, and I just.
Well, you've been busy even just like, when's the last time you were on? A couple months ago?
Yeah.
And now you're not going to be able to come on again because you're going to be all out of commission for a while.
Well, I might be, just as long as we're sitting down, we're not doing jumping jacks and stuff.
Yeah. So I won't count you for the jumping jack episode. I'll be on
1614
and then soon. That's true. We're coming back with that.
Yeah.
But I just felt for a while I was very like uninspired for a little while.
Okay.
And I just felt, and I was seriously thinking about as I was looking, I'm like, we're getting close to 100. Maybe we should just do 100 episodes and call it quits. And I'm like,
no.
Like, we can just.
Then when are we gonna hang out? Never.
And that's the thing. Like, the podcast is my social life, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then then I start thinking about that. I'm like, I'm a couple more months, I'm gonna be 39 years old. Like, I'm getting fucking old. And I've been helping Hector record his music. Like, I hooked him up with Jovi, and I featured on one of his songs and stuff. And I'm like, God, am I too old to fucking rap? Like, do old people rap anymore? Like, it was cool when we were kids and we would rap on the corner, but I'm like,
yeah.
So you start. I've always heard people talk about self-doubt and like imposter syndrome and shit. But I'm like, I've always thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
But now it's more of like, oh, I'm getting really old for this shit. And then we had that dance at the Heart of the band. Their guitar player couldn't come in.
Yeah.
And so they asked me to sit in. I sat in on bass. And I was actually kind of excited. I was like, it's been a while since I played. I could not keep up, dude. And like,
really?
I still have a little bit of a blister. You see that?
Oh. Yeah.
And I ended up so tired, and I felt like I wasn't like I played like shit. And I'm like, maybe I've never been good at all. Like, you start thinking these things,
right?
And I'm like, maybe I wasn't good back in the day either. I was just and now I'm seeing the realism of this.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I was like, fuck, I use music. I can't really do music anymore. And then like Mosey's pushing for me to like write a stand up for next time they do a comedy show at the Heart.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, well, that'd be something creative. But I'm like, God, I'm fucking old and shit. But then, so I've been thinking of just quitting everything because everything sucks. I've pretty much given up on I've come to terms with I don't think I'm ever gonna have sex again. You know? And that I'm fine with that.
On dating, no more dating.
No more never been much for dates anyway. But I don't think I'm ever gonna score again. I'm just like, I'll just need to take it easy. Maybe I should just focus on work. Yeah. And I'm like, my fucking job kind of sucks. Like, I can't do that. And then it's a good job. Yeah. But it's not something that I would just want to focus on. Like, yeah. And
But the DJing thing, is it just, it's been slow too, or what?
Yeah, that's been slow, but that's never been really a passion or anything.
Oh, okay.
For me, that's always been just kind of a little money making thing.
Yeah, side.
Because it's easier, it's less practice than actual musicianship.
Yeah.
So it's fun, but it's not like, I'm not like trying to be like, oh, check this out. Like, you know, just get okay at it.
I mean, because like the agua started as, it was just a little, I like making aguas, but it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna have a whole business out of it, you know. But then it just became, yeah. Like, I don't like to cook, and then here I have a restaurant now.
You know what the thing too is, I like to cook.
Rephrase that. I just don't. I didn't want this responsibility of having a restaurant.
Yeah. So you never thought you'd be cooking for a living.
Yeah. Because
you get down like last year for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I love to cook. I love to cook at home, as long as I don't have to wash dishes. I love to cook.
But the dishes. Yeah. I buy so many disposable shit. Yeah.
I do too, but then you can't buy disposable pots and pans.
And those are the hardest to fucking.
Did I not tell you that face?
That was a cool face. That's a kid face for sure. Like a teenage face.
Yeah.
You have a teenager, man. That's fucking
I do.
Scary.
It's wild. I can't believe it.
But yeah. So then last week, I was sitting at their house, and Melissa from the Heart, it was her birthday on the 30th. It was also my oldest brother's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And that was another thing. I'm like, fucking guy's 47 today.
Your brother?
Yeah. I'm like, man, we're all getting so old.
He's going to be 50 soon.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys have like an age gap.
Yeah. Well, you can talk.
There's food upstairs. Check in the car, actually. I got you kitchen.
So yeah, my oldest brother was born in 78. My youngest brother was born in 91. So that's a pretty big gap.
I'm 91.
Because I always say, you can always tell my two oldest brothers were planned, or at least somewhat planned, because they're only 2 years apart.
Oh, okay.
And then you can tell they thought they were done. 6 years later, I was born.
Oh.
And then they thought they were done, and then 4 years later, my brother was born.
Oh.
And then that's when my mom was like, yeah, take this fucking shit out. And that was back when they were like, she wanted to be done after my second brother, my older brother, Caesar.
That's crazy, because back in the day, people had lots of kids.
She never wanted lots of kids.
Oh.
And that's why
Smart lady.
That's why there's such gaps, but they wouldn't let her get her tubes tied.
Yeah.
Because
she was too young. Yeah.
And your husband needs to be on board, and he wasn't.
Yeah.
So that's why we had these 2 other accidents.
I was 27 when I first asked about it, and
so after Bruce was born, it's like, now you're old enough and you have 4 kids, so yeah, we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
It's so stupid.
Don't you think you should be able to, like,
you should have control of your own body.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not, and then like I've talked about abortion before, right? Like, I am completely against abortion. I would never get an abortion myself, but it's not my right to tell anybody else that they can't get an abortion. Yeah. I mean, I had to sign paperwork saying, when I got my ablation and my tubes removed, I had to sign a paper saying, like, that if it didn't work and I became pregnant, that I was liable myself for that, and like I would have to fly down to Utah to get an abortion, because a baby could not live inside my uterus after getting the ablation done. Yeah. If I hadn't had the ablation done, then it would just be an accident, like an oopsie. I could still have a perfectly fine pregnancy, but where they like burned the whole uterus, like it's not livable, and it would probably make me die.
Who comes up with these fucking with these procedures? That's some psycho shit. Like, let's just burn it all
crazy,
out.
Right? Like, they put something in there, and it like went in, burned everything, and then it like killed itself basically, and then it just exited within a few days. It was like you know, the ash, like in the ashtray, like that's the shit that looked like coming out of me for weeks. That's seriously like ash coming out of there.
Like when you pour a beer in an ashtray and it gets all soupy and ashy.
Probably.
You've never poured a beer in ashtray?
I mean, there was blood, but it wasn't yellow. It was more red.
Oh man! You know what's crazy about? They always talk about women's parts like that, like it's a place you go into, because they always say that we go in and do this. I remember with my ex-wife, after our second daughter was born, she had to get because she was in bad shape sexually, And we had to go back, and they were like, "Oh, we'll go in there and clean everything out and wash it out." And they make it seem like they're in there like traveling like fucking Magic School Bus style.
Yeah.
And it's like fucking crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna go in through my belly button this time. Forgot.
Ooh, good catch. I think you kind of stabbed her in the chest. But.
I could think I didn't hit the camera. No, but yeah, they go in microscopically.
Yeah. Okay.
And do it with the camera. So that's pretty cool. There's different procedures, and I guess I'm having like the least invasive. Yeah. So
all that stuff is crazy too. Because I remember like when my mom got her stents in her heart, and they go in through your crotch, your groin. Really? Not so much your crotch, but I guess a little lower. There's a blood vessel that goes in there that goes directly to your heart. So they went in there, and she had like a little scar right there. Wow. They went in there and put the stents in.
Yeah. Like, they're gonna go in through the same procedure, like the same scars that they went into last time, and they'll also use my belly button again, and then they're just gonna pull it out.
They do all, even with gallbladders. They do that shit now too. Because I remember, like, my mom had the big scar from her gallbladder. Yeah. But then my brother got his gallbladder out, and same thing. They just shaved his belly and went in through his belly button and did it that way, like blasted it.
Wow. I think people are so worried about scars that I'm like, I think scars are pretty cool. I think when I was younger, like they did bother me. Like I have a pretty big scar on my finger, and then I have this scar from Thanksgiving. And I know my doctor was like, oh, you need to put this and this and that so that way it doesn't scar. And I'm like, why does it matter? Like scar, yeah. It's just a scar.
I only have the one scar up here from when I fell off my bike. Yeah. I've never broken a bone, never nothing.
I think they make it special. Like, I mean, I got a whole bunch of freaking, what are they called? From pregnancy.
Stretch marks?
Stretch marks. And I used to think they were the ugliest things ever, and I used to hate myself. Like, and I'm just like,
they're your stripes.
Yeah, I'm like, I've had men compliment and be like, it's so sexy that you have, like that you have a normal body, like a natural body, that you didn't take that away. And I'm like, well, I don't know why you would take it away. Like I was super embarrassed by it for a long time. A lot of women stress out
real bad about it.
But I'm just like, I'm like.
I have stretch marks on my arms and stuff.
Yeah, I was super worried about, honestly, when I got divorced.
Actually, I had stretch marks on my gut too, and I didn't have a baby. I just got fat.
You just got fat. I had stretch marks on my belly from just getting hips when I was 16 years old.
Well, that's kind of the same thing as this. Yeah. Like when you hit I think a lot of guys have them right here. Because when you hit puberty, you kind of bulk up a little bit. It's just really fast.
Yeah, I know more guys than not that have like stretch marks right here. Yeah. But I'm like, it's not even bad. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just human shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, a lot of women are like, oh, you have stretch marks. And I didn't get any. I'm like, cool. I'm fine with mine. Like.
Yeah.
See, and took me a while.
That's another thing with my aging too, with me just giving up on trying to score ever again, or like giving up on a lot of stuff. Like I don't want anyone to think I'm like suicidal or anything, but I'm just fucking giving up. I fucking stopped my gym membership because it was more of the expense thing at the time. But now I'm like, fuck, I don't work out anymore. Fuck. And I've been seeing, you can see it on the videos on the podcast. I'm getting fatter and fatter each episode. I don't fucking care anymore. So I've been drinking a lot of beer now and eating whatever I want. And I'm like, I'm fat as fuck again. Like,
you're getting depressed.
Like, I don't fucking care. Like, who fucking cares?
I mean, you went through a lot this year.
Who fucking cares though? Like, I used to care. And now I'm like, who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to, like, fuck, who cares? I'll be a fat guy. I'll be a fat guy. I've been a fit guy. I've been a fat guy. I've been a skinny guy. I was never like buff, but I was in pretty good shape. Yeah. So now I'm in my fat, not giving a fuck era again.
I think we go through it. I mean, I was at my heaviest 2 months ago, and I was totally fine with it. I mean, just went through some shit, had some medication changes, and all of a sudden lost 25 pounds. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. But I actually kind of liked
the bigger you.
Yeah.
Really? How much you weigh right now?
I weigh 170.
Oh, wow. That is a drop. Because last time you told us 195.
Yeah. Holy I lost 25 pounds.
I'm at like 207 right now. So I'm not even the biggest I've ever lived. My record was 220 when I was like 21, 22. Because that's all we used to just always drink. And we'd go eat in the middle of the night and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's when like that. After that, that's when I started working out a lot, and I lost a ton of weight. But
no, I the first thing I noticed as soon as I lost weight was my boobs right away. That was the first thing.
You're one of the ones that lose titties.
But it's been what, 2 months now, and like my boobs are back to normal. I feel like they're normal, but then like I look at my pants and I'm like, I don't got that like anymore. You know,
you don't get the shelf ass anymore.
I mean, it's still there, but it's not like. I mean, I get compliments on it still daily, but I'm just like, it's not what it was, you know? And I look at myself, like, there's been a couple pictures, especially for Halloween, and I'm like, that doesn't look like me anymore. I just look like, I don't know. I see it on my face, especially.
The face is where you can tell. That's where I can tell on me a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people can really tell how fat I am, but you can see, like, I get a lot fatter in the face. It's funny, like when girls lose weight, a lot of them lose their boobs and their ass.
My boobs is the first thing. I've never lost my butt. Like I've never. This is the first time I'm like.
Ooh, it's because you're getting old too.
Maybe that's what it is.
And then, but we were just talking about.
I see it everywhere, but it's just I was like, that's weird that my butt.
It's not
like,
what it was.
Yeah, just okay.
And we were talking about how like when guys lose weight, usually that looks like at least it makes their dick look a little bit bigger. So.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. Women have it rough.
We
just have all the stuff with your insides and then the weight stuff, and I don't know.
It's crazy. Yeah. And sugar is a lot to do with a lot of our health issues.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I know there's been back in the day I used to lose weight really easy too.
Me too.
I'd be like, you know what? I just need to stop drinking pop. I remember when we baptized Eileen. I'd gotten a little. I put on like my own baby weight from when my ex-wife was pregnant.
Oh yeah.
And so then like when we baptized her, it was like we were like a month away, and I'm like, and I had a brand new suit, but I was like I got it before I got big.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, the next month, no soda. Just watch what I eat, work out a little bit better. Sure enough, freaking within a month, I was fine.
Yeah.
I got in good shape real quick. And then this last time, like 2 years ago when I first got divorced, and I was like, I need to get fit again. Like I started running a lot and stuff, and nothing was working.
Yeah. When I got divorced, 4.5 years ago, dude, I lost 15 pounds within a month. Like it just quick, and I wasn't really like not eating. I think it was the stress, but usually stress causes me to gain weight, and it was just a different type of stress that I lost weight, and I thought I was fat. Like I have those pictures, and I'm like, I can't wait to get skinny again and like lose this and be more fit. And yeah, within months you could see, I mean, I had like, you could see I was toned, but then I look at those pictures and I'm like, what I weigh right now is almost the same amount, but it's different. Like I look different. And then what was it? I went through a breakup 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Around 2 years ago. And I lost so much weight, but that was from not eating. Like I was just not eating for like a month, and I lost 15 pounds. And I weighed what I weigh right now, but I looked thicker than I do right now. So I don't know. It just like every year your weight distributes different. It's so weird.
I think the only reason I haven't gotten back up to like 220 like back in the day, because when I was that big was when I worked at the call centers. So it was just not working
sitting
out
down,
and just sitting down. I think my job keeps me fairly fit. Like my arms are still kind of toned at least. And so it's like, and I think that's what keeps my weight down a lot. It's just an active job. If it wasn't for that, I think I probably would have broken the record by now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyway, it was last Thursday, the day before Halloween, October 30th. And it was Melissa's birthday. They were having a birthday party at the Heart. And she had invited me to that because before the show, there was going to be like an hour of like, they had, I wish I knew the names so we could shout them out. One of the local distilleries was going to do tasting.
Okay.
And she was like, that's just for like personal friends. So come early so we can do that. And so it was good. Like they had vodka, and then they had a bunch of gin. And I didn't I've never been much for gin, but it was free. So I had a bunch of drinks there. But like, I didn't want to go. Like the day came and I was like, fuck, man. Like,
you just weren't feeling it. Huh?
But I'm like, no, I already told her I was going. She had texted me like earlier that week, and I was like, you know what? I thought it was on the Friday, and my kid's on Friday, but it's on Thursday. So yeah, I should be able to go. Hell yeah. And so I'm like, I already told her I was going. Like, I don't want to be a dick,
Right.
I'm like, fuck it, I'll go. And like, I even threw like my pumpkin costume in the car. And I was like, I might wear that. And I got there, and like, I went in, and like, I still kind of, and then, but I showed up right as Addie Faith and Levi and a couple of their friends were there. And so I started hanging out with them. And then I had tasted all the gin and the vodka. And then, like, I had another drink. And then they were like, well, how come you didn't wear a costume? I was like, it's in my car. I was like, oh, go put it on. So I fucking dressed up like a fucking pumpkin. And we were talking to them, like, and then Larva and Geza showed up too. And like Larva bought me a drink, and we were partying with them. And then Addie performed, and it was great. And so I'm like, it kind of like, and they were asking about, they're like, oh, we need to get back on the pod. And like, everybody's talking about the podcast too. And I'm like, oh, I can't quit.
No, you can't. I mean, now our girls are cool, you know, and we sometimes hang out outside of
that's the thing. You haven't been on the show in a long time, but I've seen a lot of you lately.
Yeah.
And it's cool that our kids are friends now, like, and they want to do another podcast. See, I can't quit for them too, because they want to do another one like they did in the summer. And so I'm like, but I don't know. I just do
with your life without a podcast.
And that's what I thought. I'm like, you know, if it wasn't for the show, I wouldn't have a social life right now. And I know a lot of people that don't have social lives. And the way they survive is because they have a nice family unit and they have their wife and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, but I don't have that.
I had a boyfriend that I dated, and we were asking personal questions, and one of the questions was, what would you be embarrassed about if you found out something about me? What would you be embarrassed to know about me? And his response was that he went to work and he was social at work, but after work, like, he didn't even talk to his family. He just went in his room and had no social life.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that. A lot of guys especially are like that.
And I was like, wow, that is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I don't want to be that guy. If anything, I'm backwards. I try not to talk to people at work and stuff. I don't like people talking to me at work. I'm a real grumpy old man at work.
You go to work not to socialize?
Exactly. And a big part of that is because every other job I've had before this, I've burned a lot of bridges because I get real social with everybody at work.
Oh, yeah.
And this time I was like, I really need this job.
Yeah.
It's like, what other job can someone like me get at this point better than this? So, yeah. I don't need it in the break room. And I always tell people, it's like, because everybody thinks they're so funny and they like to jab at each other. I'm like, I'm pretty fucking ruthless. Like, you're gonna say something to me, I'm gonna take it way too far. I'm like, it's happened at every other job I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make one of you fucking dumbasses cry or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fired.
I think maturing is knowing the difference now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'll still be ruthless, but but not where I have so much at stake. And so,
shout out to Challenger palette, by the way.
Shout out you're looking at my bag.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, it's called, because they reached out to me.
I was gonna ask you, are you doing the party?
I'm catering for you guys for December, and then there's another one coming up, I want to say in the summer, that they're doing, and they hired me for food and drinks. So I'm like,
December because the thing is on November 15th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Christmas party.
Yeah, the Christmas party. That's what I meant.
I love the Christmas. December. I love the Christmas party being in November because we get our bonuses before.
Yeah, but you never go to the party.
I don't, but I used to when I only had one daughter. Because the thing is, they say you can only take one guest and it has to be an adult. And I was like, what are they going to do? Kick me out because I take a kid?
Yeah.
So I'd always take my daughter.
Oh, okay. But you can't take two.
But you can't have two guests, and I'm not just going to take one and leave the other. So I just
right. Like, I got two, and you can take one. Oh well. Well, they're not adults, I guess. Yeah, you can't take.
Well, that's the thing, and it's like, but they do give really cool Christmas gifts like that bag I use for everything. Like every year they give us something pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so it's not a terrible place to work at, like I said, and it's local.
Yeah.
So that's another big thing for me. Is like,
that was a nice thing about working at ICCU. They always give us cool gifts too.
I don't want to work for I don't ever want to work for another big conglomerate like JC Penney or shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't anyway, but but I like that it's local and it's like, and like I said, I get off pretty early and stuff. Yeah. But if it wasn't for the show, like, how many people have I met even just this year, like Mike and Carly, like Geza, like meeting someone like Geza that's like done shit with like punk bands and shit that I've always liked. Yeah. Like I've Mosey and everybody, like, I'm like, if it wasn't, and you even you years ago, like with Alta Red, it was
we're coming up on 3-year anniversary.
Because we met on we went ahead and podcasted on Valentine's Day because nobody had a
we're single.
Jackie, you and me were all single, so we're like, fuck it, who cares? And so it's like, I can't quit. I mean, it opened up your life to a lot of things, you know, networking and just so And a lot of different friend groups. I'll hang out with like Maddie and them sometimes too, and it's like
and Christian.
Yeah.
And Angelica, like.
Oh yeah, there's the whole 16, 14 part of my life now too, and then Victor. And like it's funny because like that was another thing too that I was getting bummed about, was like just getting slammed so much about like, why is this guy hanging out with these kids? But then like I really started to think about it. I'm like, I don't really hang out with a lot. Like I hang out with like Victor pretty much, and it's pretty much just for the podcast. Yeah. And I'm like, it's not like he's a little kid. Right. Like the other people his age that have come on the show has been because of him. Right. Like he's really the only one that like I still kind of hang out with. And him and Sean, and the thing is, they like I appreciate them a lot, because that was they made the show kind of what it is now too. Because before it was just always me and like one other person or like a band or something, and we'd try it like with the English show in particular, right? And then they did their school project, and then from there we started to like they liked it, and so we would like there was like a couple of weeks where it was just us three in that little room at the fucking barbershop, just fucking bullshitting for hours and hours. Yeah, yeah. And so it's like you can't be ageist about shit like that. It goes both ways. And so
that's what I appreciate about my daughter Allie. Like she's always hung out with the older crowd, but then she's also like a role model for little kids.
That's cool.
Like right now, my son's friend, one of his best friends, he has little sisters, and guess who's hanging out with Allie? Like Allie's over there right now, actually. It's like, can I go early because they're having a birthday party and they want me to help set up? And,
nice.
And I'm like, okay. She's like the mom of the group.
That's cool. She's a little social butterfly, which is why she gets along with my kid too, because
with everybody.
Because she's like 2 years older than my kid.
11, yeah.
So yeah. So, but they get along fine, which is cool.
Yeah, she gets along with everybody.
I hope they can like keep that going, because I like how they sit there and talk, and they talk exactly
Even though
my
daughter might be a bad influence on yours, but but you're a good dad. You've raised her right.
Y la mía es chingaquedito, no creas. Like she gets into some shit, She just doesn't make it too obvious so that she doesn't get in trouble. Then she tells me all about the stuff she does at school sometimes, and I'm like, you're gonna fucking get in trouble. I told her to stop this. They need to stop what do they call that now, where they knock the door and run away?
Ding dong ditching.
Okay. Yeah, because we used to call it something else.
Oh really?
But that's politically incorrect. I can't say that on the show anymore. You never called it that? When we were kids we used to do that, but it was called N-word knocking. You never heard that?
No.
And we didn't think twice. Like, it wasn't like racial. Like, we would say it and we weren't being racist. That was just for some reason, that's what we called it.
Oh, I've always known it as ding dong ditching.
And so then, like, but yeah, but she was telling me about that. And it was funny to me, but I told her, I was like, there's been cases recently of people like
getting shot
and shit.
Yeah.
So you guys,
I mean, you almost get shot just for being Mexican and doing Uber.
Exactly.
So,
but she was telling me like she and her 2 boy cousins this summer were out ding dong ditching, and she's like, and I told her, and I asked her, I was like, well, everybody has a fucking Ring doorbell. Like,
it's true.
Like, it's not as fun anymore. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, Gio got caught. She's like, they started talking to him on the Ring, and he was, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Did you? Like, were you there when I had that incident with? Okay, so I had kids come up to my door, and they're about the same age as my kids. Okay, so little girl and little boy, and same like shape and everything, and same color, hair color and everything. So they came up to the door. They were selling ice cream or something for some fundraiser, and I have a no soliciting sign on my door. It's been there before I even bought the house. Well, they rang the doorbell. I was busy, so I didn't catch it when they rang it. But when I got on there, and I was like, what the heck are you guys doing? Like, they have a phone. They can call me. Before, they used to call me on the Ring camera, but now they have a phone. And so I was like, when did they get dropped off? Because they weren't supposed to be home. Like, they were with their dad. And so I was like, why are they ringing my doorbell? And I was like, what are you guys doing? And then they just take off like running, and I was like, and I start screaming like, Allie, Hasiel, like, Allie, why are you guys running? And then like they heard and they stopped over by my mailbox, and they just like looked over at the camera, and then they're like, oh shit, and then ran faster. And I was like, get over here, come back, what are you guys doing? And I was like, what are these freaking children doing? Like, why are they messing with me? And then I go back to the camera and it wasn't my kids. It was some other kids. And there I was yelling at them.
They just thought some bitch lady.
Yes. Yes. And then they come back like 10 minutes later and they're like, they ring. I'm so sorry. We didn't see the no soliciting sign. So they saw the no soliciting sign after, like, before. So they assumed that they're like, oh shit. Yeah. Like, oh shit. We need to run.
Did you buy some shit from them?
I told them to come back and that I would be back and I'd buy something from them. And they're like, okay, we only have one space for one more. And I was like, okay, be back in 15 minutes. I didn't get back in 15 minutes, but they didn't come back. They came back the next day and they're like, sorry, we sold out of everything, but thank you for wanting to buy from us.
That's funny. Yeah, I feel like no soliciting sign, for me anyway, would not apply to kids. Like it applies to like.
I thought it was for like the Jehovah's and the.
Yeah, like it would apply to like carpet cleaning and religious shit.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. I didn't know.
That's what I like. If I have a sign like that on my door, that's what it means. If it's a kid selling,
unless you're my ex and he says there's a no soliciting sign, but you also have a welcome mat. I'm a little stupid and I don't know what that means.
Oh man.
Am I welcome or not?
I remember the carpet cleaning people got my dad once.
Oh yeah.
But they
almost got me.
They sent the real pretty lady, real pretty young 20-year-old, like, oh, you guys want that? And he was like, okay. And then they come back and it wasn't her.
Windows.
She was the one that was like hooking everybody.
Yeah.
Then other guys would come and do the cleanings and the demonstrations and shit.
Yeah.
And then try to sell you a bunch of shit.
Now they do solar and all kinds of other.
that shit.
I've never had that.
I was thinking about that today because I don't get knocks on my door anymore for like Jehovah's and Mormons and shit anymore.
So Jehovah's, I think, have quit doing that because ever since COVID,
they don't want to get shot either. Oh.
Well, no, ever since COVID, they started putting letters in your mailbox, like handwritten letters.
Yeah.
My ex-husband, when we were getting divorced, thought I was cheating on him because there was a handwritten letter. From the Jehovah's, and we lived next door to the Jehovah's.
But I don't get Mormons anymore. But I'm like, maybe they. Do you think maybe they have me flagged or something? Because I was always really mean to all of them. Which is good. Which means that it turned out results. But
maybe I kind of get them still once in a while, the missionaries, but it's usually the girls. Oh. And I just don't answer. I'm never home to answer, but the ring bell, I can see that they're there, and I'm just like.
The last time I had Mormon missionaries was way back. Eileen was a baby, like not even a year old. We were at the apartment where we lived, and I was taking her. Andaba bien chioncita, and she would like. I finally got her to sleep, and she was in her little swing, and finally fell asleep. Oh. And then bum 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 bum, and I'm like, and so she wakes up, and I open it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I legit thought it was cops. It sounded like the cops. Yeah. And I opened the door and I said, what the fuck are you guys knocking on my door like a fucking cop for? And the guy just goes into autopilot and he's like, well, I'm doing well. How are you? And I said, that's not what the fuck I said. Like, why the fuck are you guys knocking? I finally got my baby to sleep and you guys just fucking woke her up. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Never fucking come here again. And they left.
You know how we were making the tamales lately at the store? So I remember back in the day when I was with my parents when I was like 15, we had missionaries that would come over and they would come at 5 a.m. to help us make tamales. Oh, and my dad's like, these little shitholes, they're just here because they want to flirt with you. I'm going to make them work. Oh. And then I think they did it like once or twice. And then they're like, it's against our like policy. We can't be out before 7 o'clock in the morning or something. And he's like, pinches huevones, whatever. They just don't want to do the hard work. They just want to come over and flirt with my daughter.
When I lived on First Street, there was a lot of the Jehovah's that were they were really active on First Street for whatever reason. Oh. And I remember one time I was walking out. I walked down to the not midget market. What's that store on?
Yeah, Union Market.
Union Market. Yeah. And I was walking back home with like a case of beer. And they started talking to me. I'm like, man, that takes some balls. Like, you just go up to some raggedy looking dude with some beer and you're going to talk to him about God? Yeah. I was like, no, I'm not interested. And then another time, I was at the laundromat and I was reading the book Bully. Have you ever read the book Bully or watched the movie Bully?
Mm-mm.
It's about this guy and he was a bully to his friend. He was always kicking his ass and he raped his girlfriend and stuff. Wow. And so then a bunch of them got together and took him out to the fucking Everglades. They were in Florida and just fucking stabbed him to death and beat him to death with a baseball bat and shit. And so and there's a part of the book where they lure this he was like a real sex fiend. And they lure this gay guy to and they force him to they say they're gonna film a porn and they say they're porn producers, but they're just regular dudes. And they're and I'm reading the part where they're oh yeah, they made him dildo himself and suck on the dildo after it was in his ass and all this stuff. And I'm reading this while I'm at the laundromat, and then they come up, and then the lady comes up and is like, "Get it, esto," and it's a thing about God. And I'm like, man, the juxtaposition of this.
Those are the Jehovah's that do that. I found one of their books inside my blender when I bought a blender, and I was like, "What? Yeah, they're
weird like that." Yeah. And then the final straw on First Street, the time that pissed me off, because they were always kind of annoying, but this time pissed me off. I was gonna go to my mom's house, and I get in my car, and the little low oil light came on. Right. So I check it. I'm like, yeah, it needs about a quart. So I stop at the fucking stinker station that's right there. And it's raining that morning, I remember. And I have my hood up and I'm sitting there in the rain pouring my oil in. And the guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hola, buenos dias." And I was like, "Oh, buenos dias." And I'm like, he probably is gonna I'm thinking he's gonna ask me if I need help. And I'm like, "No, pero estoy bien, nomás le estoy echando aceite, I'm good." But he's like, no, solamente le quería dar esto. And that pissed me off. I'm like, oh, you're not offering help? You're offering to save my soul?
Yeah, they used to do that all the time. They used to bring you a little book. Yeah. And I feel like the last few times. Yeah, they don't do that anymore. I'm glad they don't go out in person anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, that stuff is annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They haven't found my new address, so thank God.
But yeah, those are the things I mean by no soliciting. And if it's kids selling something, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, yeah, I kept up the sign because I don't like when, they come.
It's a good sign to have.
Tell me my religious views and.
We were trick or treating, and my daughter saw those signs on a lot of houses. She's like, maybe. I'm like, no, this doesn't count as soliciting. It's trick or treating.
I was working, and then I was taking my kids trick or treating, so we just left the basket out with candy. So, yeah, people came over. The light was on. I guess that's the rule. I didn't know that when I first started trick-or-treating with my kids. Is if there's no light on, you don't go knock.
But I think people are forgetting those rules, too, because there was a lot of houses that lights were on, decorations. So you're like, okay, this is a house. No answer.
Oh, maybe they were trick-or-treating.
But you would think they would shut the lights off or leave the thing outside or something. True.
Yeah, because...
But you know why they don't do that? Because nobody eggs anymore. Trick-or-treating used to be that. If you didn't get shit, you're getting eggs at your door.
Really? No, I guess I was a good kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't even allowed to go trick-or-treating, so...
Because people are so violent and off the handle anymore. It is stupid to get egged, but, you shouldn't shoot someone over it.
Right.
But I could totally see that happening nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just bullshit. But, yeah. That was my whole thing. I think I just got to realize what's important to me, and the show is important. And you guys are all important to me. So yeah, we're not quitting the show anytime soon.
Yeah.
We'll probably go past 100 episodes in a couple of weeks.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
I try to watch at least the clips and.
Yeah, it's all about the clips. It's, we talk about the 7 listeners, legit, 7 people that listen to them pretty faithfully, and then everybody else is just on the clips. And one of our 7 listeners recently had a baby for the first time. So shout out to her. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
So she'll listen to this, and I don't know if she wants her name, but you know who you are. Congratulations to her.
Okay.
And, life changes. Are we going to go with...
You fucking pussy.
Oh, shit.
You fucking pussy.
Valuable life lessons.
Do you want to go with... do you have one?
You go first. I don't remember what my valuable life lesson is right now. I can't think.
It's gonna be a hard one. I think there was a lot to process on this one.
Valuable life lessons.
I think mine is. We'll just go with. I'll just go with another. What do you call it? Not shout out, but just another announcement. Just a valuable life lesson. People need help right now and assistance. So drop off your donations to Aguas Maria or at the Heart. And, Hagan bien y no miran a quién, like this, you know?
Yeah.
Don't think about who's taking it.
Yeah.
It's just people need help right now.
Yeah.
And it's none of our business as to why.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's mine.
Valuable life lessons. That's a good one. I gotta think. I thought I had one, but then we started
It's
talking.
harder when it's just two people.
Yeah, it is, because then you don't have time to think.
Yeah.
It wasn't part of the podcast. I guess something like I was going through earlier, and then it kind of hit in the podcast. It's just like I was saying, you know, we don't know who's struggling. You might think just because, you know, you dress nice or you got a business or you got this or that, you think they're not struggling. But you know, I was having a conversation with somebody earlier, and he's like, wow, you went through all that. Thanks for sharing. Like, some people would never, you know, dare share that kind of those intimate things. And I'm like, yeah, well, he's like, now I can see, like, I can pay attention, like, why, like, you are the way you are, you know? And so I'm like, yeah, sometimes we struggle and we don't know. Like, we don't know why people are the way they are, because we don't stop and ask questions, you know? So just don't judge people. Sometimes we're going through a lot more than you realize or you have any idea of. So
that's true. That's a good one.
Valuable life lessons.
This was like a serious episode almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Kind of.
Kind of. Hell yeah.
Kind of.
And we actually went pretty long. I was like, are we going to go long where it's just the two of us? But
yeah, it was an hour and a half.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one on 86, because I'm pretty sure this one's 85. And we do, and since we are going for long, we have to do something big for 100.
Okay, yeah.
Like
to get everybody together.
Oh yeah, like all the crews.
Because there's a lot of I haven't met.
Who haven't you met?
I've met Addie Faith, Maddie, and Victor and Sean and Christian.
Dylan. You met Dylan.
Who's Dylan?
We went to Froyo.
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't call him Dylan.
What do you call him? Oh, his Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Old Maury.
Yes. Right, yeah. Yeah. Why did I not even know that his name was Dylan? Yes.
So you know everybody. Yeah. Everybody who's everybody. Mm-hmm. I think. Mosey. I don't think you've met Mosey.
No, I've never met. And Melissa.
Yeah, right? You haven't met them.
No.
They're yeah. I need to get them more on the pod more, but he's been busy because he's a politician. We'll see tomorrow if he wins.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. We need more black people in power.
Yes.